Hi all, in this video let's explore what contributes for a successful seed germination and healthy saplings. For successful seed germination and healthy saplings, first you should know when to plant the seeds, what kind of soil we should use, and when and how to do watering, and what kind of setup we should make when we are planting it indoors, and if we are planting outdoors, when is the best time to sow. Like this, many more things we'll come to know in this video. Let's start.
In warm climate, you can start seeding in early spring. However, in cold zones, we need to take some precautions. While seed germination and planting are common to both warm and cold regions, the method varies slightly. In cold zones, seeding is usually timed according to the last frost date. Let's start with the basics. Choosing the right soil. It's important not to use compost-based soil, old soil or random garden soil for seed germination. For best result, use seed starter soil or a potting soil mix. Planting seeds. Pay attention to the planting depth of around 1 inch or less, depending on the size of the seed. Seed germination. Patience is key. Some seeds sprout in 4 to 14 days, while others can take up to a month. In warm zones, you can start seeding in early spring. Coming to cold zone, for a successful seed germination, you should need a proper light, temperature and humidity. With this, you can achieve successful seed germination and a healthy sapling. For this process, many people will use grow lights, heat mat and many more. Apart from grow lights, we can use windows for bright indirect sunlight. But without proper setup, seeds might not germinate properly and seedlings can become weak and thin, or we can call it leggy. And the most important thing is watering. Maintaining consistent moisture without overwatering or drying out the soil helps the seeds to germinate. So these are the basic tips to achieve a successful seed germination or healthy saplings. If you want to know more about seeding, let's continue. Coming to seeds, there are mainly two types of seeds: cold weather seeds and warm weather seeds. Most vegetables are warm weather seeds. Cold weather seeds means some seeds germinate and thrive in cold weather. You can plant them outdoors about 2 weeks before the last frost, or start them indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. Examples include lettuce, kale, spinach, peach, carrot, cabbage and broccoli. Warm weather seeds. These seeds need warm soil to germinate. Start them indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost, ensuring proper humidity, light and temperature. If planting outdoors, wait until 2 weeks after the last frost, when the soil is warm enough. Example includes tomatoes, eggplant, okra, pumpkins, squash, corn, peppers and many more. That's why many people plant seeds around Mother's Day. It usually falls about 2 weeks after the last frost, when the soil is warm enough for seeds to germinate and thrive. Once seedlings are ready, you can transplant them outdoors after last frost. If needed, wait another week depending on the weather condition and plant size. Since we know the types of seeds, let's see when to sow seeds directly in the land. Since some seeds will germinate in cold weather, it's better to sow them 2 weeks before last frost. But for seeds which like warm weather, it's better to sow them 2 weeks after last frost. As I mentioned earlier, that's why many people sow the seeds directly in the land at Mother's Day. But seed saplings can be transplant to land after last frost. No need to wait until Mother's Day. Why means seeds are already germinated. Every year during my seeding process, instead of nursery pots, I prefer using nursery grow bags. They have many benefits. They are made of fabric, so they are eco-friendly and easy to transplant. When moving saplings from a nursery pot, the roots can be damaged as they often stick to the pot. With grow bags, we avoid this problem. Grow bags are biodegradable. You can directly plant the entire bag into the ground or cut it open and place it in the soil. The breathable fabric promotes healthy root growth and prevents waterlogging. Roots grow outward instead of circling inside the container. However, it's important to choose the right bag size for each plant. I use 4.7-inch grow bag for all my vegetable seeds. Another advantage is that there is no need to use tags. You can simply write the plant name directly on the bag. My seeding process. Since I live in cold zone, I made a few changes for my seed starting process. First of all, I use grow bags filled with fresh potting soil. Then I plant the seed not too deep and label them. Once planting is done, I place the grow bags into a seed starter tray and add water. Since I don't soak seeds beforehand, I add enough water to fill the tray halfway. This helps keep the soil moist for 2 to 3 days and support seed sprouting. After about 3 to 4 days, once the topsoil starts drying out, I begin spraying water regularly until the seeds germinate. I place the seed starter tray near a window where it gets bright indirect sunlight. If the weather stays sunny for more than 2 days in a row, I move the trays outdoors gently to help the seedling adapt to the outdoor environment. If weather turns cold, I bring them back indoors. However, moving seed trays too often is not a good idea. Once the last frost has passed, I move the trays outdoors permanently and slowly transplant the saplings into the ground or larger pots depending on the plant size and weather condition. The best time to transplant seedling is after they develop a set of true leaves, which usually happens 2 to 3 weeks after germination. If you are planning to buy a vegetable plant in a mild climate, you can plant them directly outdoors. But since you are in a cold zone, it's better to wait and buy them gradually after the last frost. If plants are in high demand, you get them early, keep them near a window where they get enough sunlight or use grow lights. Otherwise, buy small plants and let them grow slowly indoors until the last frost. Once they develop true leaves, they will start growing quickly. Growing them outdoors in natural light makes them healthier, which is why I started seeding 2 weeks before the last frost. Finally, here I am sharing a quick dye using a Costco card box or any similar one and a matching trash bag, how it turns into a dual purpose tray, which can be used as a seed starter tray with water retention and the other as a mat of repotting small indoor plants. Hope you liked my video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I am also happy to receive your feedback on my videos. For more gardening videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel and keep supporting me. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.